When Rangers look to have finally won one of the biggest transfer battles of their summer, everything has now taken a dramatic turn. A deal that appeared to be moving towards completion has been sensationally hijacked at the very last minute, and this time it's not another Scottish club getting in the way. It's one of Europe's biggest names. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Rangers have suffered a major setback in their pursuit of highly rated French defender Son Diawara, with Italian giants AC Milan now on the verge of completing a move for the Troyes centre-back. According to Foot Mercato journalist Son Diawara, Milan have reached an agreement with both the player and his club, with only the final administrative formalities standing between Diawara and a move to the San Siro. For Rangers, it's a hugely frustrating development because this wasn't simply another player on a long shortlist. Diawara had emerged as one of the club's priority defensive targets, and reports had suggested Rangers had already agreed terms with Troyes over a deal. After weeks of negotiations, it looked as though Derek McInnes was finally set to land the left-sided centre-back he'd been searching for all summer. Standing at 6'3", the 20-year-old ticks almost every box Rangers have been looking for. He's naturally left-footed, physically dominant, comfortable playing out from the back, and already has experience of helping Troyes secure promotion back to League One. Add in the fact he was entering the final year of his contract, making him available for a reduced fee. And it was easy to see why Rangers identified him as such an attractive signing. His arrival would have gone a long way towards solving one of the biggest issues in McInnes' squad. With rumours of a John Souttar exit potentially leaving a significant gap in central defence, and ongoing concerns surrounding Ben Godfrey's fitness during pre-season, Diawara was viewed as someone capable of stepping straight into the starting 11 and becoming a long-term fixture at the heart of the Rangers' defence. Instead, Rangers now find themselves watching one of Europe's biggest clubs swoop in and snatch away a player they believe was within touching distance. It's a disappointing outcome, but it's also difficult to compete when AC Milan come calling. For a young defender with ambitions of playing at the very highest level, the opportunity to join one of Italy's most historic clubs is understandably difficult to turn down. Unfortunately for Rangers supporters, this isn't the first transfer disappointment of the summer. The club also lost ground in the pursuit of Jens Hjertedal, despite the Norwegian midfielder openly admitting he wanted to make the move to Ibrox. Seeing another priority target slip away naturally raises questions about whether Rangers are moving quickly enough in the market. However, there is still reason for optimism. Rangers' recruitment team have deliberately worked on multiple deals simultaneously, rather than putting all their focus into one player. Journalist Chris Jack recently revealed that the club have been pursuing another centre-back alongside Diawara, meaning contingency plans are already in place rather than Rangers being forced back to square one. There's also another way of looking at this situation. The fact Rangers were competing for a player who has ultimately chosen AC Milan demonstrates the level of talent the club are now targeting under the revamped recruitment structure. These aren't speculative signings, they're players attracting serious attention from some of Europe's elite clubs. That said, ambition alone won't strengthen the defence. With the Premiership opener against Dundee United fast approaching on July 31st, time is becoming an increasingly important factor. McInnes still needs reinforcements at the back, and after missing out on one of his top targets, the pressure is now firmly on the Rangers hierarchy to move quickly, activate one of their alternative options, and ensure this latest transfer disappointment doesn't become a much bigger problem once the new season gets underway. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. Rangers have just received one of their biggest boosts yet in the race to bring Mikey Moore back to Ibrox. After impressing during his loan spell in Glasgow last season, there has been growing uncertainty over where Tottenham would send one of England's brightest young talents next. But now, a major update from Sky Sports Germany has swung momentum firmly in Rangers' favour. According to Sky Sports Germany reporter Marlon Albacker, Bundesliga side FC Köln have effectively dropped out of the race for Moore because a deal is simply not financially viable. The German club had identified the 18-year-old as one of their priority attacking targets, but the numbers involved have put any move beyond their reach. That's a significant development for Rangers. Köln weren't just another club monitoring Moore, they were seen as genuine contenders for his signature. Their withdrawal removes one of Rangers' strongest rivals, leaving the path far clearer for a return to Ibrox. Borussia Dortmund continue to be linked, and any interest from the Bundesliga giants will always attract attention given their reputation for developing young English talent. But unlike Rangers, Dortmund can't promise Moore the same level of responsibility or consistent first-team football. And that's exactly what makes Rangers such an attractive option. Moore already knows the club, the dressing room, and the demands of playing at Ibrox. He experienced the pressure of representing Rangers, understands what the supporters expect, and doesn't need another settling-in period. If Tottenham's priority is giving one of their brightest academy graduates regular meaningful minutes, Rangers can already prove they offered him exactly that environment. From Spurs' perspective, sending Moore back to Glasgow would mean placing him in familiar surroundings where his development can continue without disruption. He'd be competing for domestic honours, playing in Europe, and operating under the intense pressure that comes with representing Rangers every single week. With Köln now effectively out of the race, Rangers have a genuine opportunity to move into pole position. Dortmund may still be lurking, but this latest update removes one of the most realistic obstacles standing in the way of another loan move. The challenge now falls to Andrew Kavanagh and the Rangers hierarchy. If they can convince Tottenham that another season at Ibrox is the best step in Moore's development, this transfer suddenly looks far more achievable than it did just a few days ago. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.